Rain on the envelope, rain on your name, rain on the little blue I could not save. I held it close beneath my coat, but not the heart that broke. The street was blurred with silver light, the shop signs dimmed into the night. I stood alone beneath the eaves, with all our years inside my sleeves. The paper bent beneath my hand, like it could feel what I still am. A little tear, a little stain, and all of you came back with rain. Some storms pass by and leave the sky. Some stay behind the eyes. You were the weather of my heart, long after our goodbye. Rain on the envelope, and still I won't let go.
The chair across from me tonight is touched by only window light, but every time the doorbell rings, my heart still turns to impossible things. I still leave room for you somehow, in half-warm cups and evenings now. An empty chair can say so much when love is gone but stays in dust. The table holds the same old grain. The song is soft, the street has rain. And in this room of quiet breath, your absence feels more real than death. I thought the years would make it small, just one old name I don't recall. But time was never kind to me. It kept your place beside my sleeve. The chair across from me is bare, and still I find you sitting there.
daylight dies, your letter waits with folded sighs. I let the years move over me, but not the love you left in ink. Under old receipts and winter clothes, I found the words I used to know. Your careful hand, your quiet blue, and all at once the room was you. The coffee cooled, the evening thinned, the curtain swayed against the wind. I read your name and felt again the ache that never learned to end. Some things are small enough to hide a page, a fold, a line, a lie. But missing you was never small. It only learned to speak more low. Ooh. In the drawer where the daylight dies, your letter lives, and so do I.
When evening settles on the floor, I close the world and lock the door. Then from the shelf I take your page and hear your voice between the age. I read you in the quiet, where no one else can stay. Every word you left behind still finds me every day. Your handwriting leans soft and slow, like all the things I used to know. No picture ever held you near the way one sentence does right here. I thought the heart could learn to part from paper, dust and dark, but memory is made of small, persistent human marks. I read you in the quiet still, and maybe I always will.
Autumn kept your voice inside the thinning air, in every leaf that touched the road, in every light gone pale. I hear you most when days grow short and silence leans against the door. There was a bench below the hill, a paper cup a little chill. You laughed once softly through your scarf, and all the world stood still for us. Now every year the season comes and presses gently on my lungs, as if the wind remembers more than I could ever tell it for. Not every love returns in spring. Some live in colder things, a fading sky, a slower sun, a name the heart keeps whispering. Autumn kept your voice for me, and I still turn to hear it.
The last cafe on our old street still wears the same dim amber heat, the same small bell, the same wood floor, the same old ache behind the door. I thought I'd changed with every year, but one small room still keeps you near. The city moved, the signs grew old, yet I still carry what I hold. I sat where we would always sit, by fogged up glass and evening drift. No one was there to say your name, but all the silence did the same. Maybe love is just a place that keeps a shape no time can take. A chair, a light, a corner booth where I still meet the ghost of you. The last cafe is closing slow, and still I do not want to go.
Faded blue ink, still brighter than today. A love that lost its voice still found a way to stay. I touch the page and all at once the years become undone. Your letter wore the shape of time, a softened fold, a trembling line, and in the corner of the page my name looked young enough to wake. I should have learned to put it down, to let the night be just a room, but longing has its stubborn grace. It keeps returning to this place. If I could write you back at last, I'd say I never crossed the past. I only learned to wear it well, like perfume left inside a shell. Faded blue ink, outlive the best of me.
We used to stop beneath that light that made the cold look warm at night. You held your scarf, I held my breath, as if goodbye could still be left. The street lamp knew what we could never say, that some hearts leave but never go away. I passed that corner yesterday. The pavement pale, the sky turned gray. No footsteps answered back to mine, but all the dark still felt like you. There are places grief becomes too gentle to resist. One little light, one quiet turn, one almost final kiss. The street lamp knew, and I believe it still remembers.
We were better in October, when the wind was soft and thin, when your hand could find my coat and make the whole world still. Now the leaves return alone, and I still call that season home. Cafe glass was lined with rain. Your scarf was red against the pane. You spoke of small and ordinary things, and I remember everyone. I tried to give my heart away to newer light and younger days, but autumn always led me back to what I lost and never lacked. Some loves don't end, they simply change from living flame to weathered frame. They hang in air, they stain the light, they visit every autumn night. We were better in October, and part of me stayed there.
Before the shop closed for the night, I stood beneath the hanging light. The owner wiped the tables down, and silence settled on the town. Before the shop closed, I thought I saw your face in the glass, in the gold, in that half-forgotten place. A song came floating from the back, so soft, so full of cracks. It opened something I had tied so neatly in the dark inside. Memory never breaks the door, it just waits by it. One little sound, one little room, and all the years go quiet before the shop closed. I stayed until the light went out.
If paper could speak, it would say your name the way I still cannot without a little pain. If ink could breathe, it would sigh the way I do. I kept your pages in a book where winter light would sometimes fall. Between those lines you stayed so young, more real than anyone at all. The room is small, the kettle hums, the world outside moves on and on. But here the years grow still again, and so does every part of me. Does not ask for much to live. A folded page, a lamp asleep, an hour too late, a heart too full, a hand that never throws it out. If paper could speak, I think it would forgive us.
There's an old coat by the door I never wear much anymore. Inside the pocket, folded small, your final note still holds it all. I kept the coat, I kept the code, I kept the words I should let go. Some things are cloth, some things are ache, and both of them refuse to fade. Autumn, when the weather dips, my hand still finds those stitched-in slips of memory, soft and unannounced, like tears that never make a sound. People say time thins every pain, maybe for them but not the same. Some losses warm the head and ask you not to ever learn. Never gave that old coat away, because you still live in its wake.
The window kept our evening after you were gone. A little rain, a little gold, a little half-sung song. Whenever glass turns amber now, I feel you leaning close somehow. We sat where the curtain touched the breeze, where city noise came soft and thin. You asked me not to leave too soon. And night grew warmer at the word. Now tables change and lights are new, but every pain still carries you. I see us there when dust comes down, too beautiful to say aloud. Some nights remain without consent. They never ask the years for end. One small room and one last look can outlive all we tried to keep. The window kept our evening, so I never lost it all.
After midnight, all things thin. The passing cars, the walls, my skin. And in that hush, your name returns, the one small flame. The dark still burns. Your name after midnight is softer than regret, but sharper than the kind of pain a heart can just forget. I say it low to no one here, to books, to cups, to cooling air, as if the room might answer back, as if the night still carried you. Daylight lets me wear a face that almost looks like I was saved, but night is honest in its way. It knows I loved you all the same. Your name after midnight still sounds like home to me.
The letter I never answered still answers me tonight. It says your love was patient. It says my silence lied. I was too late to understand, and now your words still hold my hand. Your lines were simple, almost shy. No blame at all, no long goodbye. Just one small hope between the folds, and all the warmth I didn't know. I thought there'd be another train, another chance, another spring, but life closed softly like a book I reached for only after dusk. If sorrow has a truest form, it's kindness missed, returned too late. Not what was broken by the world, but what I failed to gently save. The letter I never answered became the one I know by heart.
That little bell above the door still rings the way it did before, and every time it shakes the air, my heart forgets you're not still there. The bell above the door still makes me turn around, as if your step might cross the floor, as if love still makes a sound. The room is warm, the light is low. Outside the evening starts to snow. Inside I wait without a word for one old miracle unheard. We live on sounds we cannot keep, a laugh, a sigh, a name, a chime, and one small buried season of your time. The bell above the door rings on, and I am never ready.
We folded summer into autumn, like a letter in a sleeve, carried sunlight through the wind, and called it what we'd keep. But seasons know what hearts deny. Some loves grow deeper when they die. Your hand was warm against the chill, your smile the last light on the hill. The fields were turning soft and brown, and all the swallows headed south. I thought that beauty might be enough to hold together fragile love, but beauty only made it more impossible to not mourn. Now every faded autumn sky unwraps the place we said goodbye, and every gold transparent breeze returns your shadow back to me. We folded summer into autumn, and I never unfolded it. The warmest goodbye is not a storm. It is a chair left pulled halfway, a cup gone cool, a note folded once, a room that still feels kind. No broken glass, no slamming door, just evening settling into wood, and one last look too soft to keep, yet strong enough to stay for years. You left so softly, I still hear it now, not as sorrow, but as a gentler vow to keep the good without the noise, to let the hush become a voice. I learned that tenderness can ache more slowly than a sharper grief. It waits in ordinary Your letter never asked for more than one small place beside the books. I gave it that, and over time it gave the evenings back to me. To keep the good without the hurt was never mine to do, so I keep both in equal light and let the dusk hold both as true. You left so softly, the whole room stayed warm, and even now in autumn light, your leaving feels like form not wound. The warmest goodbye is the one that stays tender. In a small autumn room, the light leans low and kind. I read your old words slowly and leave the world behind. The floor is warm, curtains breathe, the clock moves without haste. A single page can fill the air with all the years it keeps. I never ask the past to turn, I only sit with it, like someone welcomed quietly before the evening ends. In a small autumn room, I find the softer part of you. After sunset, I unfold the letter I know almost by heart. The sky turns dim beyond the glass, the room grows still around the lamp. Some letters never end, they only change their light. They live in evening hands and autumn-colored nights. I trace the edge, then let it rest, the way we learn with older things. Not gone, not near, not asking more, just quietly belonging here. After sunset, your letter still feels warm. In the last fold of your letter, I found the part I missed for years. Not a promise, not forever, just your tenderness kept here. The page was light, the dusk was slow, and all the room turned faintly gold. I opened it with careful hands, the way one lifts an older thought. The paper held its quiet shape, as if your fingers had just left. Outside the day was closing down, the window wore a silver sky. Inside the lamp grew warm and low, and memory sat beside my chair. Some words grow softer as they age, not weaker, only more sincere. What once was small becomes the thing a heart remembers most. You wrote about the early cold, about the leaves near your front gate, about the way the season felt like something beautiful and brief. I read that line and paused a while, because it sounded just like us. Not loud enough to shake the world, but kind enough to last this long. There are goodbyes that close the door, and others that remain in paper. A final fold, a settled line, a warmth the years could never thin. In the last fold of your letter, I found the autumn we once knew, still quiet, still a little fragile, still carrying the shape of you. In the last fold of your letter, you stayed where light could not undo you. Beside your note still glows the way it used to years ago. A little dim, a little warm, enough to make the paper shine. I sit alone and let it rest between my hands, between the night. No hurry now, no need for tears, just evening breathing in the room. The lamp beside your note keeps you near in quiet ways, not with sorrow, not with fire, but with a gentle kind of stay. places where the ink grew pale. I know the line where you once wrote that autumn made you think of home. And every time I read it now, the room becomes a little still, as if the chair across from me remembered how you used to smile. Perhaps the heart learns best like this, not by forgetting what has gone, but by allowing certain lights to keep old tenderness alive. The lamp beside your note turns the silence into gold, and all the years between us now feel smaller than the page I hold. The lamp beside your note still burns for one more autumn hour. The scent of old paper brought you back tonight. Not all at once, not painfully, just softly with the light. Like cedar in a winter drawer, like rain that lingers at the door. I took the letter from the book where it had slept through all these years. Its edges wore a careful fade, its color leaned from blue to gray. The room was calm, the hour was late, the kettle had already cooled, and in that still and tender air your quiet came and sat with me. There are memories made of sound and others made of weather. Yours arrives in simpler ways, through paper, dust, and dusk. You never wrote in grander lines, you never asked the world to stop. You only left a patient warmth inside the smallest things you said. I think that's why you linger still, not as a wound, but as a tone, a shade of autumn near the shelf, a softened breath across the page. If love survives at all like this, it lives in what the hands remember, the fold, the grain, the scent of time, the hush before the lamp goes low, the scent of old paper still feels a little like your coat, a little like the nights we kept and never fully let go. The scent of old paper, and all my evening fills with you. There was dust between the lines of everything you wrote to me. sadness, not a final end, just evening leaning toward the page. I read it slowly by the glass, while outside roofs turned ember gray. The town grew faint, the hour thinned, and all at once I heard your voice. Dust between the lines, that is where you stay. In words too small for sorrow and too warm to fade away. You wrote about the weather first, the little tree beside the gate, the cup you drank before the rain, the road that darkened after 5. And then one line so plain and kind, I hope these days are soft on you. No one has said it quite that way since autumn first grew old for me. I used to think love lasted most in what was loud and hard to lose, but now I know it lingers best in simple words the heart keeps hearing. Dust between the lines, a light I cannot name. It does not hurt the way it did, it only stays the same. Dust between the lines, still warming all the quiet parts of me. A page I could not throw away has lived with me through every year, not as a wound, not as a chain, but as a voice still warm and clear. It stayed through winter, stayed through rain, and learned the shape of my small room. Found it once inside a drawer, beneath old scarves and ticket stubs. The fold was deep, the corners thin, the ink had softened into dusk. I almost put it back again, afraid of all it might return. Longing now is not a storm, it is a chair pulled close at night. Some things remain because they ask, and some because they simply fit. A page, a lamp, an autumn hour, a heart that never moved too far. You wrote so plainly it still hurts, not sharply, only with some grace. A line about the fallen leaves, a line about my stubborn ways, a line that said you hope someday I'd read this when the world was slow. And here I am with evening near, doing exactly what you knew. Perhaps the truest kind was not the one that stayed forever, but one that left a single page and made the years feel less alone. A page I could not throw away became the one I know by heart. The room grows dim, the paper warms, and all the past turns kind again. A page I could not throw away, still resting where the lamp